Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future video. So in today's video, we've got a Shelby GT500. I mean, look at this. This is my dream car, and it's so exciting to be sitting in the driver's seat of my dream car GT500. Let's take a listen at the exhaust. Alright, let's start with the front of this 2020 GT500 Rapid Red with black stripes. I mean, the front looks absolutely menacing. It's just very wide, low to the ground. If you were to see this in your rearview mirror, you knew you were in some trouble. Ford has done an amazing job with the styling of the GT500. It's not just the Cobra badge that sets it apart, but entire front fascia has unique elements specific to GT500. It does utilize the 2015 to 2017 headlights, but that is because how wide the front had to be. If you look at the side, you can see how it extends a couple inches compared to the normal Mustang GT. Of course, it's got the functional hood vents to keep the 5.2 liter supercharged engine some cooling. And of course, we also have some hood pins, true Shelby style over there. The 5.2 liter supercharged engine in the GT500 actually makes 760 horsepower and 625 foot-pound of torque. It will do 0 to 60 in low 3 seconds. The best part about all of that is, which has been unique to the Shelbys, is that it's actually hand-built engine, kind of like what you see with the AMG vehicles. Now moving into the side of the GT500, I have to say I love the side profile on the GT500. I mean, that spoiler is just amazing. It gives so much characteristic to the side profile of the GT500. Of course, you've got the Cobra badge as well on the side to let people know you mean business. You get 315 tires on the back and 305s in the front, all sitting on the 20-inch wheels. Moving onto the rear side of the GT500, you can see how far that spoiler sticks out in the Shelby. This is not even the biggest spoiler that Shelby has to offer, which would be the carbon fiber one, but this one is still just looks very aggressive. I think it just adds to the characteristic. Here's the rear view of the spoiler, and you can see it sticks out much further, which really gives it aggressive characteristic. Let me pull it up a little bit closer. That spoiler just is absolutely massive with the gurney flap right there. Of course, you've got the Shelby badge here to let people know it's not your ordinary Mustang. And it has like a unique rear valance as well, and the exhaust tips are absolutely massive. I kind of wish they had gone with the Mach 1 exhaust tips, which are chrome, but these look really big and they look really awesome. Now let's move on to the interior of the Shelby GT500. This looks like a familiar place to me as I own a 2019 Mustang GT Premium. But of course, we've got Shelby badging all over. We've got a flat bottom steering wheel with some Alcantara. And the seats here as well are Recaros with Shelby badging. And of course, it's going to have some manual adjustment. You're just not going to get the auto comfort stuff that you will get on the regular Mustang. But I have to say the seats have a lot of bolstering, so for track days, it's really going to hug you tight, making sure you're not being thrown all over the place as you're tracking this car hard, which is what it's meant to be. It's supposed to be a track monster, not just supposed to be a garage queen. You're supposed to enjoy this car. I mean, overall with the digital dash and everything, it's got the technology, it's got the power. I feel like it's the perfect package you can ask for in a Shelby vehicle. The back seats on the GT500 are barely usable, but you do have the option to get the rear seat delete. Alright, so I've managed to sit behind the steering wheel of the Shelby GT500. This, like we said, it's got a flat bottom steering wheel, Alcantara all around, all the standard stuff you would expect on the steering wheel, all the controls you expect. Of course, the highlight of the interior is the 12-inch digital dash that is fully customizable. I like how we've got a Cobra button to customize it, and you've got a bunch of stuff. I mean, you got track apps here, because this is truly a track monster, so you can measure all your performance there from the track apps. You've got exhaust mode, so it's got active exhaust, so you got quiet, normal, sport, and track modes, which is really nice. And you can of course customize the appearance of the cluster as well. You can change it with the drive modes, or you have a bunch of other options that you can switch with, normal, sport, and track. This is a track layout, like we said. You can also switch it back to the normal mode, and that would have like a traditional looking gauge. It's just digital, basically, to allow some customization, which is right here. Of course, we've got some toggle switches. This one a little bit different than regular Mustang. You got traction control, exhaust, and also drive mode selector. The Shelby GT500 is going to have the standard Mustang infotainment system, which is Sync 3.4 with the 8-inch screen. You do not have the heated and ventilated seats here. They're currently blacked out because you have Recaros, which doesn't allow for that. You've got some cool gauges as well for oil pressure and oil temperature, which will be very useful when you're using a Shelby GT500 for your track. Here we also got the GT500 chassis number as well to let people know how special this car is. The interior of the Shelby GT500 also has lots of carbon fiber pieces. You can see it running through the dash as well. I think the interior looks very good on the GT500. It's the familiar Mustang layout, but it has this unique touches like the carbon fiber, Alcantara, and Recaros to really set it apart. Well guys, that's all I got for the 2020 Shelby GT500. It was an amazing experience sitting in the driver's seat of it, looking at the exterior up close, and I actually got to drive it on the track too, like I said earlier. So make sure you are subscribed. I will be having the video on that very soon. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. Comment below what you think of the Shelby GT500. And of course, subscribe to Red 50 for more Mustang content.